Walter in Leesburg, Virginia, listening on Sirius. Hey, Walter, what's up?
Hey, thanks for taking my call, Tom. The thing that's really crazy is I don't know how Donald Trump would be able to get rid of the 14th Amendment, because if he did that, wouldn't we all be illegal? Seriously, I'm saying, wouldn't we all be illegal?
Well, or we would all be legal.
In July 9th, 1868.
Right.
We'd all be illegal.
You know, from the point of view of a Native American, we are all illegal. But here's the thing.
How would they...
Walter, before the 14th Amendment was passed, anybody who came to the United States was immediately a citizen. The 14th Amendment granted any white person who came to the United States was immediately a citizen. The 14th Amendment granted citizenship to African Americans who had been here, and to the children of basically anybody who comes in the future. I'm personally of the opinion that birthright citizenship is not the best way to confer citizenship on people. We're one of only 2 or 3 countries in the developed world that uses that as the metric. I think that, you know, it causes some people to fall through the cracks who shouldn't fall through the cracks, and it causes other people to become citizens who probably should not become citizens. You know, tourists who happen to be in our country and have a baby. That's not a legitimate basis for citizenship. But you know, that said, well, actually, it was up until the 1930s, I think, that we didn't seriously have any limits on immigration, other than the 1888 Chinese Act that specifically singled out one racial group of people and said they are not citizens, they cannot be citizens, because the railroads were importing Chinese to try to break the unions. But you know, it wasn't until the 30s that we got, you know, laws on immigration that said you can't become a citizen. And so these are laws, these are not constitutional amendments. I think by pointing to birthright citizenship, Trump is kind of waving a red herring flag. But, you know, anyhow, back to you, Walter.
He's just trying to rile up his base and stuff like
that.
But
yeah, I mean, you know,
that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, it ain't going to happen.
So
you know, it's
like, but if he did get rid of it, how would he even change the wording? I mean, how would you change the wording?
You would have to amend the Constitution to say, here are the new criteria for citizenship, and this supersedes the 14th Amendment. And the you know, I keep getting these right wingers on who debate, you know, the Mitt Romney story that corporations are people because of the 14th Amendment, because it says person, it doesn't say natural person, and the entire Supreme Court basis for ruling that corporations have constitutional rights is the 14th Amendment, where it says all persons are entitled to equal protection under the law, and corporations have legal standing as, this is not what it says in the 14th Amendment, but the historical realities that corporations have standing as artificial persons. And so that because they're persons, because the 14th Amendment doesn't say natural persons, corporations have used the 14th Amendment to claim personhood. And so if you want to blow up the 14th Amendment, that's fine with me. Let's put into place something that says that corporations are not persons, which would be great, and would undo Supreme Court decisions all the way back to 1886. And when that was a non-decision, but still it was consequential. And we could revisit how you become a citizen. You know, if one of your parents was a citizen or 2 of your parents are a citizen, regardless of where you're born in the world, you're a citizen automatically. And, you know, if you happen to be born here, but you didn't come here applying for citizenship to be born here or something like that, then maybe not. You know, I don't have a problem with that. Do you, Walter?
No.
Yeah.
I don't. But what I'm saying is, you know, but if they just all of a sudden just get rid of it.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. Like, Trump is not a serious. He's not a statesman.
Just totally get rid of it.
Yeah,
get rid of the 14th Amendment. You get rid of the 14th Amendment, then we are all illegal.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah,
if you just flatly get rid of the 14th Amendment, it's like, hello, don't you realize what you're doing? You're also throwing. I'm saying to Donald, don't you realize you're also throwing yourself out of the country?
Well, I think he's talking not about repealing the 14th Amendment in its entirety, but of simply repealing birthright citizenship, which is part of the 14th Amendment.
Right.
It says all persons born or naturalized in the United States are considered citizens of the United States, and no person shall be denied equal protection under the law. I'm doing that from memory, but I think it's pretty close to the exact language of the 14th Amendment. And you know, so you'd have to amend the Constitution. Walter, thanks for the call and the interesting conversation.